Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Day 3 Guys podcast. We are here on a emergency from everywhere around the world. Everywhere. We've got Nick and P over in Cancun.
Oh,
We've
can we
got
flip the
Michael
camera? I'm just
Mitchell
gonna.
in Birmingham.
Boys, I mean, does it get a whole lot
look
better?
at that.
Bro, let me tell y'all, this slide is so fun. I mean, let me tell you, awesome.
We love to hear
Boys,
it, fellas.
we have some hot
it.
takes today. I'm not sure it's gonna be as hot as this sauna that I'm currently in, floating in right now. But boys, we have a great week and weekend ahead of us of football.
No cap, and it starts tonight.
Fresh off some clout from the new reel. Got the people going talking about Alabama.
I mean, are we up? Are we real?
We could be real.
Fellows are rolling right now.
Shout out to our boy Gabe.
That boy married.
He's on the honeymoon.
That boy was actually married. Wait, hang on. That boy was actually married, like right here, for real. Like right there.
Nice.
No cap. Shout out. And
Hey,
we got Michael joining us.
Shout out the Steelers for ending to his career. Thank you so much, Mike Tomlin. Holy cow.
Thank you. Shout out to Mike T. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Quinn Ewers getting a new fresh beginning with the Miami Dolphins. Could it be his team?
Is that what we're kicking? Am I just doing the agenda since I brought it up?
Yeah,
yes.
just go ahead. Let's hear about it.
Let's hear it.
You know, unfortunately, I could not really watch the game on Monday because of our boy's wedding. But honestly, after I looked at the halftime score, I really didn't even want to. And after I saw what Tua did, I didn't even really want to. Apparently, the announcers were saying that it was one of the most confusing fourth quarters that they've ever seen called in an NFL game. And,
oh, boy.
I mean, as we know, Tua is benched, and it's Quinn Ewers' ball. And, you know, honestly, it's a really good thing because if Quinn comes out and shows anything, then he's going to be our quarterback next year. And then next year we're going to suck, hopefully, and get a good pick and then get a quarterback in a class where there's actually like talented QBs in it. Not saying that there may be one this year, but
is Quinn not talented?
No, I'm saying if he shows even a little flash, hopefully he'll be the starter next year, and we're going to suck because hopefully they'll understand that you know, we need a quarterback, but
and no love for Agent Zero, man. No love.
Yeah,
no
love.
He's been waiting his turn, and
he was JJ McCarthy before JJ McCarthy was 9.
Really, I wouldn't go that far.
That's a hot take.
Speaking of
I'm not sure that I would.
Speaking of
9, man. I mean, look, man. No, he's
back?
No, he's not back. This is typical 9 behavior. I mean, the season's over. We're out of playoff contention. And 9's going to be a terrorist, and he's going to start winning us games and win us games out of Jeremiah Love. We're going to win out and miss out on Jeremiah Love. This is just 9 behavior, man. Look, Chris Carter said it on ESPN. He said he plays like a child. He's not mature yet, and this is what we're stuck with for at least the rest of the year. He's gritting in the end zone. Hey, he had a good game. He threw for over 200 yards. That's great. I'm seeing some progression, but I mean,
200-yard game? No way.
266.
Oh my gosh!
There's different milestones that these young quarterbacks are trying to hit. You got Drake May just trying to hit 300 and 9. I mean, he got to 200 first. We have to give him his props, and he didn't even have to throw to Justin Jefferson while he was doing it.
He didn't have to do that.
Has Drake May gritted into the end zone yet? No, I don't think so.
He hasn't. Drake did get in the end zone twice this weekend, but it wasn't enough for the Pats.
Did he hit the Superman or no?
No, he really just kept it humble, like Drake May that we all know and love. And we started out real hot, you know, not as hot as this sauna where I'm profusely sweating still. But we did start out hot, and Josh Allen and the Bills, dare I say, are back, and they came back with a vengeance. And you know, you come to worry: is Josh Allen coming into his true form? Has he gotten his love for the game back? Are the Bills here to stay? And do we want to see them for the 3rd time in the playoffs? I'm not so sure. So hopefully somebody takes them out, a la Houston Texans, who look good as well. But the Patriots, you know, we just need to win the games we're supposed to win, take the division, and let's have a playoffs, man. I mean, they're not expecting us to win the whole thing, so we're still out trying to prove people wrong. But that was a little disappointing after jumping out 21-0. But with that being said, Travion, offensive rookie of the year. I mean, out of the blue, there's a bright spot. And Drake, still we can win the MVP. Let's win this weekend against Baltimore, and then we'll talk more. But Josh Allen, you've earned my respect back. 17. Welcome back.
Talking about an uprising.
Dude,
Let's
talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about
the truth, huh?
Let's
Man
talk
goes
about
to
it.
11
Was he
receptions.
always there and we just didn't realize it?
I think it's something about the Florida weather, man. It's just something about it. I don't know what it is, but when he's in Florida, he performs. And it's great that the Falcons are winning because it's hurting the Rams for the future. But at the same time, like, what is this franchise?
What is it? I mean, what is that?
he broke through. He finally broke
He
through.
finally broke through.
I think he
Dude.
broke through.
There were some
And
people
Kyle
hitting the
Pitts. Go ahead. They're P-Man.
flag surfing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And the only downside to this is if he wouldn't have had this game, we would have had no reason to pay him. Yet, for some reason, he decided to do this, and now he's going to get for his 50.
Hey, they say it's incentives time of the year, and I'll tell you what,
Oh,
you
it's
love
incentives.
Kyle Pitts if you are a participant in the first round of the fantasy playoffs. However, if you have a bye week and he's on your bench because you're on bye, you see that 43 points, and you got to think, man, he just couldn't hold that back for one more week. So we'll see, and the whole team's banged up. So being one seed in the playoffs it's tough scene. But let's see the Falcons. They got a big win though. The Falcons too,
Big
along with the
win.
Kyle
I
Pitts.
mean, honestly, I think the NFC South's one of the more interesting bad divisions that are actually really fun to pay attention to right now.
Well, the Falcons are still irrelevant, but they are just adding to the fun.
100%.
I think that was one of the divisions I thought there'd be least amount of chaos in, and we're seeing it full force.
But
so
the interesting thing, we hear from Raheem this week talking about this resurgence of Kirk Cousins and that the quarterback position battle is now open going into 26. And
Good
so,
for Kirk, man.
good for
Good for
Kirk.
Kirk.
You gotta love the guy. I mean, you
he
can't
hung
not
in
love
there,
him.
man.
If
How
you
about
pull
Kirk
up,
taking us all to school about, how
Man knows
everything's
ball.
changed in the NFL? I mean, I was just mesmerized by that. Gotta
Man
love an
knows
old head
ball.
talking ball, man. Talking more
breaking
ball than
down
us.
defenses and different reads, it was pretty awesome to see. And that's someone you want in your system. Looking back, 100 and whatever 80 million we paid him, maybe not that much, but still a great guy. So
At least you're not paying to a $50 million a year.
yeah, that's also true. That's also true.
Yeah, with Kirk, you're getting $180 million of just elite ball knowledge, just taking you to school, man. Taking probably his head coach to school before he, gets
Probably
taken
saving
back
Raheem
into
Morris'
the.
coaching position at the
Oh,
moment.
you think it saved his coaching? You don't think there'll be a vacancy there?
I mean, I'm hoping there is, but I mean, with 3 games left, if we win 2 games, end up with 7 or 8 wins, I mean, we could very easily keep Raheem on deck, but we'll see. I don't know. Personally, I want him gone. I don't think he's going to get us to a playoff or a Super Bowl, but the guys love him. He's a locker room coach. He's just not an NFL coach.
Oh, powerful statement right there. Well, talking about that division, staying on it, the Panthers and the Bucks, they play each other twice in the last 3 weeks here
That's
to
pretty
wrap up the
crazy.
season. So, I mean, not a lot of times you get an opportunity to control your own destiny at that point. Gut check, fellas. Who do we think is going to take it in the NFC South? Panthers rolling hot. Bucks kind of looking downward, even though maybe they're getting a little healthier. What are we thinking right now, Mr. Irrelevant?
Yeah, I already
Bryce
knew he had to
Young.
go first.
Bryce,
Yeah, what are we thinking?
Save my secondary franchise, please. I think the Bucks are, in keeping with the chaos going on with this division. Why not, man? Why not? Let's just see Tet McMillan. Let's see Chuba resurgence. I mean, why not? Let's see it.
Is it a why not, or is it a why not us? Or is it us?
Oh my.
What are we thinking? Mr. Irrelevant, are you on the
This
bandwagon?
narrative. No, I'm not on the band. I would love to see it. I'm not saying that they're my team, but I would just be really happy to see that out of those guys. So
The Thurs. It would be a special deal to occur in the NFL, because truly they were a laughing stock for many years, including Bryce Young himself, and he might find himself getting paid.
He probably will get paid.
And I don't think Bryce was as big of a fan of the Tua news as other people, with that being a lingering question of quarterbacks of that caliber that you're not quite sure about.
Oh
Are
my
you going to pay these
gosh.
Lions
guys top
Stan,
Oh my
look
dollars?
who
gosh.
Lions Stan
Lions
has
Oh, you're
Stan?
joined the
kidding.
conversation.
No way.
We have our
Are we
first fan
are we
appearance.
are we talking are we talking about the worst team in the NFL? The worst franchise
Which
in the
te-
NFL?
which team is that?
Oh my
The
gosh.
Atlanta Falcons.
Oh my
We
gosh.
were. We
Oh,
were just
You
on the
just
best,
missed out.
possibly one of the best resurging franchises, the Panthers. But we would love to go back and see what Lions Stan has to say. Guys, everyone, this is Garrett. Welcome, Garrett, to the pod. We love
hello,
having him
hello.
on. It's been a long time coming. But Garrett, give us your thoughts on the Falcons. I mean, we just talked a little bit about Kyle Pitts, but we'd love to hear what you have to say about the franchise.
I'll start with Kyle Pitts. I think he runs the slowest 4.40 that this world has ever seen. Grasshoppers have gotten more
Whoa.
separation than him. Um,
Whoa.
I think Raheem Morris is an absolute clown. He should have been fired 3 weeks ago, and Arthur Blank, with his little Home Depot mentality, can kick rocks, is what I
Oh, my
think.
Oh
word.
my gosh.
Wow.
Michael
Coming in
Penix
hot, man.
will probably never play another football game in his life. He's gonna get out of bed and twist his ankle and then be done for another 4 seasons.
Oh.
That's
Well,
my
good thing
State
we
of the
got
Union for the Falcons.
We got Kirko in the reins. Golly, man, coming in hot. The Lions stand, the Falcons stand, not to be. Looks like
Um,
P-Man is just loving that conversation right
Yeah,
now. As
I
he's
think
frozen on
P-Man,
our
something's
screen.
going on. I'm going to just
He's
turn
just
that
all
camera off.
smiles. He's
He's
just
just
all
yeah.
smiles.
I
White,
think
white
it's
Which,
shirt has aura right
white
now.
shirt. Yeah, what does
oh, you
white
think?
shirt have to think right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, call me no shirt. White shirt
All right.
into no shirt.
Sorry, I disrupted the conversation. What were you guys talking about?
No, you're good. We love
Well,
to hear that.
well, since your team's not going to win that division, what's your instinct tell you on Panthers Bucks? They get to play each other twice in the last
Yeah,
3 weeks.
it's fun that that's gonna happen. If my gut says the Panthers are gonna choke, it would be fun for
Mm,
them to win. Like
it would be fun.
I'd hope they would win, but I think Baker will make enough plays. Dude, JP's killing me right now.
I can't turn his camera
What do you
off without
mean?
kicking him. I,
But yeah, no, I think Tampa's gonna pull it out. Like honestly, just football X's and O's aside, I think they've been there before. I think that really matters when you get to weeks 16, 17, and 18.
Yeah, and I tend to agree. However, I don't know about this weekend because if you think of who's in recent form right now, and the Panthers getting a home game, the Bucks just have not been playing good football, and that showed on
Hmm.
Thursday night. Now, I guess they get a longer rest week this week to try to get back together and get everybody healthy again. But I think that when people say they were the clear front runners there and they had firm control, that's now gone, and now it's like, okay, you got to nut up and try to win this weekend, because if you don't, then you're gonna have to hope for a Carolina loss. I think they do play the Packers or someone like that the
Seahawks.
week after. It's the Seahawks, yeah, the
Yeah.
Seahawks, and that's a tough
Oh,
matchup. That
yeah.
I mean, if they were to pull that one out, then they earn the division. But you know, like I said, does veteranship come into play, or does just the hot team, keep rolling at this point of the year?
But
But we do see
we're
some new
also
faces emerge.
we're also kind of acting like the Panthers didn't just lose to the Saints. So like
That's true. They did their own form of choking.
Fair.
that's a pretty horrible win. And so I wouldn't say either team's really playing good right now. But
Mhm.
like what Lion Stan was saying up there in the corner, the Bucks they're an overall better team with better coaching, and so the Bucks
That they are.
probably should come out of this division. I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Boys, do we want to just like hop into picks? Like, I feel like we on the emergency pod, we're gonna make some picks today, or are we just gonna talk ball? What do you guys think?
Oh, we're making some
I'm cool with
picks.
making some picks if we want to
Did
get.
you guys address the events over the past week with the comments?
So we didn't go
Oh,
in depth, and
Oh,
honestly, I would love doing
no.
a segment on this. I'm gonna just pull this up on
Bro,
Instagram. If y'all
please,
give me a
please
second.
enlighten the fans on what they may have missed if they weren't
Mr.
in
Mr.
tune.
Irrelevant seemed a little Mr. Incompetent in the comment section.
I think
Oh
everyone kind
my!
of got a fair. No, respectfully, I think everybody got it. So let's just do this. We're gonna go comment by comment, and we're just going to talk about it. So give me 1 second.
Do we have time for that, Mr.
Yeah,
Irrelevant?
I think there may be.
just
too
shut
many.
it.
Maybe
we have time
You're
for
a
every
guest.
comment. There
All
was
right,
a lot.
We'll pick some comments. All right, we'll pick some comments. All right, let's go through this. What's some funny stuff that we saw
we had
over
two
the
characters. We
let's
had
see,
white
91
shirt and
likes.
gray zip.
I'll read this. And white shirt knows ball. You absolutely should be able to be penalized for playing an extra game. Coming from a Miami fan, Notre Dame should have gotten in over Bama. Bama in the last few weeks played Eastern Illinois, saved by refs versus Auburn, beat 7-5 LSU by 11 points, lost to OU, and lost by 3 touchdowns by the team you beat earlier in the season, proving you got worse. And on top of that, lost to a 5-7 team to start the year. Should have been 9 Miami, 10 Notre Dame. What do we think about that?
I mean, I just think that guy knows some serious ball, and we can be friends because Alabama, I'll say it again, no business beating this playoff over Notre Dame, and dare I say other teams, but we won't get into that.
I think we should avoid like the playoff conversation. Matt, I think I was looking for the particular exchange that you had with a certain
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought we were
let's see
going to
where
key
I
in
can
on.
bring that up here if I can find it. I'll find it.
And we need responses from Mr. Irrelevant.
Was that the Glizzard Wizard responding to y'all on that one?
Glizzard Wizard.
No, the Glizzard
Who
Wizard
on
was
earth
having,
is that?
the Glizzard Wizard was
He had
having
quite
his
a
own
hefty
conversation with
conversation in the
somebody.
chat, I remember.
That he did.
Can you just look at like your ats?
I'm on the day 3 guys account right now, so I've gotta find this. Is this up? Do you guys think it's up more?
Why don't we hit a quick Control F?
Yeah, let's hit something real quick. Come on, make it happen there, Mr. Irrelevant.
As he's looking for that. I mean, congrats to you guys. Honestly, it's sick to have a clip go viral.
There we go, a little bit.
Hope to see the momentum continue here.
You think you want to keep going? You want the day 3 guys on the ups here? I mean, we're in Cancun. We're global.
Oh, here we go. I found it.
Oh,
Is this it? Yes.
What do we got?
Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, this is it.
P-Man. What's going
We
on
have no
P-Man?
word on P-Man. He's MIA.
He might have
may
been.
have been-
He may have
He been kidnapped by.
All right, we're gonna. I can't find it. We're gonna have to keep the ball rolling here.
Well, I'll jump onto a little segment I wanted to get into. I know the fellas
What's
in
that?
Cancun haven't been able
Oh,
to
here we
watch
go.
the
I found
match.
it.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
Interrupt your segment, buddy.
So this guy came to insult the guy's wedding I was at, and mind you, I'm in an all-inclusive resort. So just to preface that, all right, let's go line by line. Buddy in the gray zip knows 0 ball. Bama has been awful for over a month and just looked like a Mountain West team against Georgia. And I responded, they also beat them in Sanford, buddy. And then he goes, in September, last week Georgia dog walked them. They had 3 first downs entering the 4th quarter. Lol. Alabama has greatly regressed and is not a playoff team. They're only in because of the ESPN SEC deal. These are all semantic. I mean, honestly, I responded with, stop crying about your fraudulent program. Saw Marcus in Cancun. He's a New York Giant. And then he said, okay, pal, enjoy your triple chin and paddle boat.
And then I said, absolutely cooked, buddy. Get cooked.
Did I get cooked? I don't think I did. Deflect that just like your program has deflected every opportunity to be relevant for the last 40 years. I mean, what has Notre Dame won in the last 40 years? Right. You mean like when you were in a national title last year, how nobody – I mean, that you lost. So, I mean, we're talking about hypothetical wins now. So, yeah, I mean, look, this is a program that I'm honestly just sick of talking about. You've got my future Vikings running back – Jeremiah Love talking like from the cuck chair, being like, "Oh, Texas A&M, go do it." That's cute. You're not even in the game. So I love you. Like you're my future running back, but like guys, I mean, Marcus Freeman is literally.
But is this how you should be treating your newly found like fans?
Is this a fan though? It doesn't sound like a fan.
It sounds like he's trying to support the
This
pod.
kind of sounds like Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby in the comments here. Matt Trudge being the Coughing Baby. I mean, get absolutely owned, buddy. In your own comment section. Shout out to that guy. I don't know what his name was, but I mean, bro, just cooked your butt with the triple chin. Jeez, dude.
I've got to jump
and
here
he's
in a
correct,
second.
by the way.
I got to jump here in a second. Do you guys want to make some picks or?
What a disaster! I think we need to jump into some.
Let's make some picks.
Let's get into some
college football
college
playoff
football
picks.
We had a great conversation this past weekend about the committee and the selections, but I wanted to get some of y'all's takes on Saban today. One, officially the owner of the Nashville Predators. That's kind of
minority.
sick.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
Pretty
minority.
But two, he
I don't
had
think
this
he's the
comment.
official sole owner, but he was
He's
just
a
like a partial
minority
owner,
owner.
right? Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say.
He had this comment today regarding the playoffs. He said JMU should not be in the playoffs over Notre Dame, and his example was, would you let the AAA World Series champion team play in the MLB playoffs? No, you would not. And so he was saying that Notre Dame should be in over JMU. And so what is y'all's personal takes on that? I know Matt's a big hater on Notre Dame, but I would love to hear your opinion first.
I kind of agree. I mean, look,
Oh God.
or
The
JP,
return.
JP
How long have I
returns.
been gone?
You've
One
been
minute.
gone.
Dude, what? I literally didn't do anything. Okay, never mind. Y'all, sorry. Y'all keep going. I heard everything.
He is so back.
You were really happy while you were
So
gone.
what I would say is, I guess it's a matter of definition. And so like you have these FBS teams. I don't know if it's a full apples to apples comparison of like are these power or these G5 teams like comparable to like a AAA baseball team? Because I mean you could say that the AAA would be FCS. So it's just a matter. I guess if you want to, it would be a matter of I guess defining Power Four schools above all G5 teams in their own separate category, and that's just not where we're at. So I understand why the committee is putting in these G5 schools in terms of definition, in terms of like product and like prowess and like program like ability. Then yeah, I mean I agree with what he says, but right now that's not where we're at. If all the Power Four schools wanted to leave and kind of create their like super whatever it'd be like D
Yeah, and
like
honestly, I
super
don't think that's good for college football. I don't think you need to separate another division, and that won't ever happen to begin with.
For
And
for for the
go
comments
ahead.
in general, I think it's kind of I think Saban's been super based.
Yeah, he really has.
Since he's been on TV, but this is kind of like Cry Me a River, dude. Like this is the setup. Like
Right.
let's see it play out for a year or two.
Exactly.
Like everyone has something to say, and no matter what the fix is going to be, everyone is still going to have something to say. So it's like
I don't disagree with that.
so it's like for one, Notre Dame is like if you're on the edge of 12, 13, 14, do you really deserve to be crying about that you don't get a shot at the national championship? And that's kind of
Probably
my
not.
main argument. So it's like Saban, kick rocks, cry me a river, and
I
see on
don't
game day.
disagree with that, but like I don't know if y'all saw the roster talent comparison thing today between JMU and Oregon. I think it was Oregon had 6 5-stars compared to 0 for JMU. They had 52 4-stars compared to JMU's 3, and then 51 other players, and JMU had 110 other players that were
Dude, who cares? Freaking lace them up, put the helmets on. We all play the same sport here. Let's not be
not made
soft.
to have the 12 best teams in the playoffs. I don't understand why you would have a team that I don't think anyone in here would think they can win a national championship. And if I'm wrong, say something. But
Well,
Notre
okay.
Dame
I don't
JMU
yeah,
has
I mean
a
I would
0% chance of winning a national championship.
How
until they
many
don't.
Miles Garretts would it take to add to the JMU roster in
That's a great
order
question.
for them to beat Oregon or be favored in this game? What
This
do
is a
we think
great
here?
question.
Over under 2.5 per Bleacher Report, and I have to go with I think 3 is the magic number here.
3 Miles Garrett's.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I think you put
need
one
need
on each
4.
edge because
need
there's
4.
absolutely no way you're handling 1, let alone 2 on the defensive side, and then throw the third Miles Garrett at tight end on offense. Just let him wreak havoc on the other side.
I'd argue like left tackle and then
I
running
was
back.
going to say 5 and then just make it be your offensive line. Like,
But I think you're getting a little overboard there. I don't think you need 5. I think you just need 3. Let's not act like JMU's not a solid football team.
he's
Let's
holding
just
up a
add 3 defensive player of the year, monster
He says
alien
6.
human beings, and
I
let's
think
take
I
home a college football championship.
I think we need to get the ball in his hands for them to have a chance.
All right,
I think so too.
Pete,
I think we need.
Pete, what do you think?
2 middle linebackers, Miles Garrett, 2 DNs, a running back,
Okay.
and tight end.
That'd be
That
disgusting.
seems a little overboard
That's
to me.
it.
That would
It's
be
not.
disgusting, of course. But
It's not.
let's
I mean,
just be
we're talking
realistic
about
here.
Oregon. I mean, it's a good
I mean,
team.
is Oregon that strong?
I think JMU's just that bad, but
This is like the most ridiculous hypothetical question of all time.
And
It
with
is.
that,
And kinda,
let's get our picks. Let's get our
yeah,
picks.
I want to hear
Yeah.
the picks, and for the
Okay.
for the group of 5 games, I think we need to do if they cover or not. We don't need to do
yes,
uh,
let's do it. Let's do it.
who's going to win.
Let me fire off mine real quick because I got to get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, fire them off. Rattle them off.
Oregon covers. Oklahoma wins. What's that line? 17.5. Ole Miss is going to cover, and then Texas A&M.
Interesting.
Oh, we see where you stand, buddy. All favorites. Get on out. We'll see ya.
Yeah, he's chalk. No, he's a chalk believer.
Wait, is
I've
Bama
had
not
this
favored?
conversation.
All right,
Bama's not
that's
favored.
like a pick 'em.
Bama's not.
Yeah.
Like a pick 'em.
Hey,
Let me explain. I think Oregon is gonna run up the score. I don't think there's much explanation need there. The Bama Oklahoma one is tough. It is really about which Alabama team shows up. I think there might be a little puckering going on from Ty Simpson. Could be a little pucker action.
A little pucker.
I agree.
And then Ole Miss Tulane. I think Tulane loses by 20, so I think they come close to covering. But at the end of the day, who cares? And A&M because Miami just isn't very good.
Wow, that's big.
Okay,
I love
interesting
it. I love
reasoning
it, though.
on some of
Slashing
that.
yeah.
Anyways, pleasure, guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey,
I gotta
Hey,
go play.
welcome to the pod, Garrett. First appearance. What a strong start out of that guy.
oh, I mean, average start, but well done. We'll see you, buddy.
All right, hot tub.
Oh, Hot Tub, new nickname. Just add into the list here. That was a good ending
Love
there
that.
from him.
Well, man,
boys,
obviously,
hop
took a
into
shot
some
at your
picks. Let's go.
teams, though.
All
How
right,
about
so
you
let's
hop into
start.
yours?
What's up?
Yes.
Angela?
I was saying Garrett took a shot at your team, so how about you hop on in and give us your take on that game?
No. I mean,
Oh,
we're gonna
we'll
start
get to
from the
that
top,
game.
and we'll get to it.
We'll get
All
to
right,
that
We're gonna
game.
go James Madison visiting Oregon. Let's start. Yeah, I mean, Hot
JMU's
Tub
a
is-
21-point dog in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
I
I'm
think
going
we
to
should
take
all
them. Oh. You want to say it? Well, I think we're taking cover or not cover here. And if
Yeah.
you're trying to make a big, resounding Oregon cover, you will not be getting that from me. I think JMU is going to cover the 21 points, and it's going to actually be a fun game at night here. I think Oregon is going to be sweating bricks at halftime, as this is a one-score game or less. And then I think they'll ultimately end up winning pretty comfortably. But I don't think they're going to cover that 21-point spread. I think JMU is going to give them a run for their money. I don't think this Oregon team quite has that it factor that past Oregon teams have had and past number 5 seeds have had as well. So I think the 12 seed is going to be giving people a little bit of a show in the first half. So give me JMU to cover 21.
Who's next?
Who
I'll
wants
go.
to follow that one?
I mean, I'll go. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and Nick watched that whole Troy James Madison game. What was it the Sun Belt Championship or whatever? It was Sun Belt. And I'm not gonna lie, this JMU team is not very good. Simply because of what I saw that night in a very
come on.
and in a very what's the word? In a very important game, and unfortunately, this game is even more important. So I think Oregon is going to blow them to smithereens and cover.
Oh, come on.
I completely second that, Pete. Like, who? I don't get why you think JMU is such a good team that can cover 21 points.
Man.
Do you think Louisville's a 7-point dog to Oregon? No. Oregon beats Louisville.
That was week 2. We're week 2 here.
That means nothing.
Teams change. Oh,
Yeah.
no, it does mean something.
Yeah,
it
it
absolutely
means something in that they're at peak. I mean, you would assume Oregon's at
Apparently
peak
not to
form.
the committee, it doesn't mean anything, but to me it does. I'm going to take JMU to cover.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
to
Oregon's covering.
piggyback off of the people that apparently are looking at this through lens of reality. I'm gonna say, on that note, I think JMU's going to cover, man. I think this is going to be a 17-point. I mean, I think Oregon's going to win by 17. It's going to be 19. Some crazy. I think the books are going to love this
Smart
line.
man.
And yeah, I'm
That's
with you,
mental.
Nick.
I think
I
that's
love it.
you.
I love it. Let's not act like this JMU team wasn't beating everybody by 40. Yeah, okay, their most recent conference championship game where they were 23-point favorites. They didn't quite look dominant, but they handled business despite playing a bad football game. I think they're going to come and play some good football. They
They
have some
played
talent on that
bad
team.
teams the whole year.
That's fine. That's fine. And they're whooping up on everybody until the championship. But let's take them as 21-point dogs. They haven't been that this year at all, and let's see how they respond with the bright
All right.
lights. And we'll see how Oregon responds being 21-point favorites in a playoff game. I mean, that's a tough deal to cover. JMU just showed us how hard that is to cover. So I believe in the Dukes, man. Let's give it a good football game, especially at night. I mean, what's the fun in saying Oregon's going to blow them out? That's not
All
fun.
right. Let's move on to the next game. Tulane's going to be visiting Oxford. Line's at 17.5. Obviously, Ole Miss is the favorite. JP, start us off.
This is the second time this game is getting played, and the first one was an absolute freaking blowout. Ole Miss won by 35 at home, and unfortunately, Jake Retzlaff did not play his best game. But here's the thing, fellas. Guess what time of the year it is?
What time?
Give me, you know. Jake
I
Retzlaff
don't.
plays his best ball this time of year. Give me Tulane to cover.
He does.
Ooh.
He does. Happy Hanukkah to all those that celebrate. We won't be celebrating it, but maybe Jake Retzlaff will in playoff time. He did good last year, fighting for his old Holy War school.
All
With
right.
that being
Nick,
said,
give
though,
us, yeah.
should I
Let's
give
go.
you my pick?
Yes.
I think Ole Miss is going to blow out Tulane once again. I think they've heard the noise. I think the Lane Kiffin saga has kind of distracted everybody from the fact that this Ole Miss team has played some unbelievable football this year. Their only loss is a road game to the Georgia Bulldogs in a high-scoring affair that they had control of that game coming into the fourth quarter before Georgia ended up getting business done. But this Ole Miss team, other than that, has been pretty awesome this year, and Trinidad Chambliss has turned this team around. And I think them having Golding be the head coach may have been a short-term fix. I'm not sure it's the long-term solution, but for the short term, they're playing this football game at home once again. I think we're going to get a big Ole Miss win rolling into another rematch with the Dogs. So we'll see. I'm going to go with Ole Miss to cover 17.5.
I might be mistaken, but the Tulane head coach 3 weeks
Summerall.
ago, I think, said that they're not even a top 25 team in the country, right?
Who said that?
The Tulane head coach. I remember watching a
He
clip
said
of
that
him.
Tulane wasn't.
He was
a
just being
top-
humble. He was just being humble.
He was.
If your head coach is being humble, either way, he's saying it. So what makes them the number 11 team? in the country?
Was the Pitt coach humble when he said that he didn't
I don't
care
really
that he got beat by? That's just a question. That's just a question.
All I'm going to say is Nick hit the nail with the hammer there. Ole Miss is going to dog walk. No reason they should.
Ole Miss. The Rebels.
They the Green Wave really burned me when I picked them against Ole Miss earlier in the season, and for that reason, they might call this stupidity, but give me Tulane again. I think they're going to cover, man. This is the playoffs. These are the playoffs, man. Why not? I mean, this is a Tulane team who's losing their head coach. They're getting $100,000 being donated to their program after Summerall leaves. These guys are going to fight for their coach. I mean, unlike Ole Miss's coach who, left them high and dry. Tulane, Summerall's leaving Tulane on a high note. So these guys are going to fight for him. Give me Tulane to cover. They're not going to win, but they're going to cover.
It's not.
All right.
In football, the good team wins easily when you're especially
We're not talking about winning or losing. We're talking about covering or not covering.
Yeah,
That's true. Great teams cover, so we'll see who becomes great. But we have two more games to pick, and then we're going to have to wrap up this emergency pod.
That's
We're getting
fine.
called out. But let's talk about Oklahoma, Alabama. Boys, let's talk about it. Oklahoma hosting Bama, and the line has switched. It was 2.5. Bama was a 2.5 point favorite when this initially came out. it has swung back to the Sooners, who beat them in the first matchup on the road, and now they get the chance to host Bama at home. Who do we have in this one, fellas? Matt, you go ahead and go first.
I got you. Look, I think Garrett was very good on his analysis in terms of which Alabama team is going to show up to play this game. If it's the team that we saw in the SEC championship, they're going to get stopped by Oklahoma. But I would hope that Kalen DeBoer would get his team prepared after watching that film and being like, "This is not the team you guys are." It's going to be a rough environment over there in Norman. So you know what? I've seen Alabama do this before. Give me Alabama.
Give him the Tide. Mitchell, who you got in this one?
I don't hate that breakdown of it, Matt, but my thing is, if this was Alabama 3 years ago when Nick Saban was the head coach, I'd agree, but it's not anymore. And I don't see any reason to believe that this Alabama team is going to show up and be something different than what they've been the last 6 weeks they've played college football. We've talked a lot about that, how the downfall of Bama's kind of turning around these last 5 weeks. And Oklahoma, in my opinion, has the best defense in college football right now. And so Georgia just did that to them. His defense is trending, obviously. What do you think Oklahoma's defense is going to do? When you have 3 first downs going in to, I believe, the third quarter, and you have -3 rushing yards in the entire game, it has no duty or signs of you're going to go on to the next game and play better. So I'm going to take Oklahoma to get the job done.
I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to take the Tide. I picked the Tide earlier in the year when they played Oklahoma, but stats don't lie, and I believe that it was 1893 the last time that Bama lost to the same team in the same year twice, and it was a really long time ago. It was way before anybody was even thought of here. So I am riding the Tide to bounce back.
Love that.
I will not be riding the Tide. I'm going to go with the Sooners in this one. I think Mitchell made a great point. This Oklahoma defense is a different beast. I think this will be an ugly football game. But give me Mateer. We saw him as the Heisman favorite early in the year here, and I think he's going to find some magic after getting a few rest weeks. And the Oklahoma offense is going to get going again, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp it now. The Oklahoma Sooners will be in the national championship against the Georgia Bulldogs after coming through the left side. Give me the Sooners to beat Bama, then Indiana, then Texas Tech, and we will see the Sooners in the national championship. But give me the Sooners in this one for sure.
Yikes, man.
That's Stamping it. Give me money Mateer, baby.
It's a take for sure. All right.
All right, well, we'll go to the other side as well now. There's another SEC team hosting a home playoff game. It'll be Texas A&M after coming off a loss. They're playing Miami, the Hurricanes. Mr. Irrelevance Canes has snuck into the playoff, taking over on Notre Dame in the last week. Lots of controversy coming into this one. Miami playing good football, A&M coming off a loss, but they're hosting them. And Kyle Field, who we got in this one. Hey, man, why don't you just lead us off with this one?
Dude, this game is going to be really good. I really wish it was the night game on Saturday because, it probably will be the best game out of the group. But I am actually going to take Matt's Hurricanes. I really think they're playing better ball right now. And after the Texas A&M loss to Texas that bounced them out of the SEC championship, like we talked about on past pods, that was really the only tough team that they played on the schedule, and unfortunately they have a real team headed into College Station on Saturday morning. So I'm riding the Hurricanes.
Interesting. Mitchell, who you got in this one?
I'm going to go on the other end. I'm going to go with A&M. I apologize, Matt. I know it's your team, but I just think we're putting a little bit too much weight on that A&M loss. They played Texas, who was obviously fighting for their lives to have a chance to get in the playoffs. It was also at Texas and the last week of the normal season. So I still think A&M's one of the best 5 teams in the country, if maybe best 4 still. And again, Miami, I think there's a lot more pressure on Miami than there is Texas A&M in this game, because this game has a ton of controversy on it regarding just the playoffs in general with the selection and all that. So if Miami doesn't show out and gets beat, then the noise comes back to the CFP playoff committee about Notre Dame should have been in, and then we have this whole debacle again of what the future is going to look like. So I think there's just too much weight on Miami's shoulders this weekend, and I think A&M gets it done.
A&M. Well, I want to apologize. You hear some banging in the background. Looks like some Cancun folk are building something here. And do you know who else was building something? It's the Texas A&M Aggies. Gig 'em. Give me them in this game. Marcel Reed is going to have a bounce back, getting healthy, and that defense. It's got a lot of seniors, and they've been playing good ball the whole year, and everybody wants to write them off because they had a tough matchup on the road against a rival. And I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to take Texas A&M in this game, and that's going to be an awesome matchup against OSU in round two. I think we will potentially see a lot of SEC going forward, and I'm not an SEC stan here saying that the SEC is far and away the best conference. It might be, but I do think we're going to see a lot of success from the SEC in this specific playoffs this year. So give me Texas A&M over the Canes. It should be a really fun matchup, though. Wally, what you got?
I mean, I'm gonna start. I'll give. Obviously, I'm picking Miami here. But I'll give you all my analysis. Look, what's really reassuring to me is obviously the loss against Texas is reassuring because they can be beat. What gives me the most hope is the South Carolina game. A team like South Carolina went in there, put up 30 points. They blew the lead. Okay, but that's what South Carolina does, and that's fine. I feel that comparably, our offense is better than South Carolina's, and if they could do that against Texas A&M at home, then I think we can do that. I also don't think that we can blow a 30-point lead like that. Capable, but I don't think we will. Capable, knock on wood.
Maybe.
Capable, but I don't think we will. We both played Notre Dame. We both beat them. I think it's a good matchup. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. I'm excited to see, as could be. And again, guys, the storyline was always here to begin with. I always had the Oracle always had a feeling in his gut that Texas A&M would end up being. Oh, but why did I have all that hate for Texas A&M? You have to think about that. You have to think about. You have to. That's a question that you can answer. You don't have to answer it now. You don't have to talk about it now. But
it would
ask
be
yourself,
an absolute shame. It would be a shame.
To bite me. Yeah, it would be a shame. But look,
it would be an absolute shame.
Mesidor, Ruben Bain. I mean, we're getting Kyrene Scott back. One of our best DBs. He's going to be playing. Mario's excited, man. Every interview I've seen, he's got the guys ready. This is gonna be a fun game to watch. I think the line at 3.5. I think it's gonna be a competitive matchup. So I'm just hoping we can win the game and then start looking forward towards OSU. That's gonna probably be the hardest game of all time to try and win. So one game at a time. But go Canes.
I just feel like this game's really going to come down to the quarterbacks for both teams. What style and version of Marcel Reed and Carson Beck are we going to get on Saturday night? And I think that's the determination of the game. If you're going to get last week's Marcel Reed, Miami could very easily win this game. But if you get Marcel Reed versus Stanford Bulldogs, then that's another story. So that's I think
it should be a fun one. Boys, we want to give our picks on who we think's taking home the Natty before we wrap this one up. What's your matchup and who's your Natty pick? I'll go ahead and go first since I already stated one of mine. Oklahoma Sooners are coming out of the left side of the bracket, and then give me the Georgia Bulldogs on the other side, and the Georgia Bulldogs will be your national champions in an all-SEC final. So shout out to the Big Ten, great year. But give me the Georgia Bulldogs to grit it out at the end of the day. Ohio State, Georgia should be a heck of a matchup. And I think we're going to end up getting that in the Final Four. But give me the Dogs to win the whole thing. What we got there, Michael? I know you're going to tail me, so you just go ahead.
Can't see, I already got the jacket on, so I'm obviously tailing. But for fair reasons, I think Georgia is probably the best or second best team in the country right now. But I think instead of Oklahoma, they're going to be playing Indiana. I see no reason why Indiana shouldn't make it. I think clearly right now the three best teams in the country are Ohio State, Georgia, and Indiana. And so, like you said, Nick, that Georgia-Ohio State game is going to be pretty crazy. But I still think Georgia's trending. I think we're trending right now, and I don't think that's going to stop. And so I think we can pull this off and get another championship under our belt, hopefully.
They're calling for Nick to wrap it up here.
We're getting a call in here.
They're
It's getting bad, but let's just keep going. Come on. Let's
they're
wrap
running
it
them
up.
off.
I'll go ahead and go. I'm going on a little different length. I mean, the last 2 years it's been Big Ten ball, and I think Ohio State's going to come out of the bottom half of the bracket, and then I'm going to actually pick a team that I've been riding like this whole year. I'm actually going to, against my better judgment, take Texas Tech
Wow.
against Ohio State.
I love it.
To be in the national championship, and I think that Ohio State is going to win that affair. So yeah. That's what I'm rocking with.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll go real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, miracles happen all the time.
No, they
They
don't.
said it wouldn't happen. They said that we wouldn't be in the playoff. I don't care, man. This is wishful thinking at its finest. Give me Miami. We're gonna be playing Indiana in that natty, and we're gonna take it home. We're gonna take it home, man. I mean, this is wishful thinking here. They said it wouldn't happen, and look at where we're at now. What's to say this can't go on? A lot, but yeah, Miami, Indiana. Miami wins it in their home stadium too.
Oh my goodness! What a story
Miami
it would
Gardens,
be.
in the Rock. They're gonna pack the Rock, man.
Hey,
Pack
if
the
that
Rock,
happens, man,
baby.
that would be a heck of a story. And the Day 3 guys have been a heck of a story as well. The first emergency pod, boys, it's been a pleasure.
It has
We hope
been
that
a
you guys
pleasure.
enjoyed episode 18. I'm sweating my buns off. Got a little sauna work. But for Trudge, for Michael, for P-Man, we're signing off, and we'll see you next week. Maybe on another emergency pod. What do we think, guys?
Yeah.
I mean, like probably another virtual one. It won't really be emergency, but
It's an emergency. It's
it'll be
always an emergency.
We'll do a full pod
yeah,
next week.
a full rundown.
Shout out, Gabe. Mr.
Shout out,
Brother.
Gabe.
Shout out, Gabe,
Congratulations,
Mr. Carter.
Yeah. Mr. Carter.
We love you. And we're signing off, boys. Put it up here. Merry Christmas to all of our viewers, and we'll see you next week. To the Day 3 guys. We're out of here.